Have you ever imagined what would happen if DJI, the company known for drones and gimbals, decided to completely reinvent action cameras? Not just by tweaking the design or upgrading a few specs, but by redefining what's possible in this entire category? That's exactly what's happening with the DJI Osmo Action 6. And according to the latest leaks and insider reports, this might not just be another GoPro competitor. This might be the camera that finally ends GoPro's long reign as the king of action cams. So in this video, we'll dive deep, really deep, into everything we know. From trusted leaks to wild rumors, hidden design choices, new software tricks, pricing, and release date. And trust me, once you hear what DJI is preparing, you'll never look at action cameras the same way again. The problem with action cameras today. Let's start here. If you've ever used an action camera, whether it's GoPro, Insta360, or even DJI's earlier models, you know the main problems. Small sensors, grainy low-light footage, short battery life overheating in long shoots, stabilization that works, but not always in extreme scenarios, and limited creative flexibility. These have always been the limitations of physics in small cameras. But what if DJI has finally cracked that code? The 1-inch sensor revolution. The biggest leak about the Osmo Action 6 is its 1-inch image sensor. Why is this important? Let me break it down. Current GoPros use smaller sensors. Good, but not great. A 1-inch sensor captures way more light, which means cleaner footage at night, richer colors, and better detail. It also means cinematic dynamic range, so highlights don't blow out, and shadows aren't muddy. Imagine filming a sunset over the ocean, diving into dark waters, or biking through neon-lit city streets, and your footage actually looks cinematic, without endless color grading. If this leak is true, the Action 6 won't just be an action camera. It could be the world's first truly cinematic pocket-sized camera. Insane video recording options. Let's talk video power. The Action 6 is rumored to bring 8K at 30 FPS. Yes, 8K in a pocket device. 4K at 120 FPS. Perfect for buttery slow motion. 1080p at 240 FPS. For dramatic cinematic sequences. Now you might think, who needs 8K? The truth is, most people will still publish in 4K or even 1080p, but shooting in 8K gives you creative freedom. You can crop, reframe, stabilize, and zoom in without losing quality. For content creators, that's like carrying a mini editing studio inside the camera. Next-gen stabilization, Rocksteady 4.00+, Horizon Steady 360 of course. Video resolution means nothing if it's shaky. Stabilization is the soul of action cameras. DJI's Rocksteady system has always been excellent. But leaks say the Action 6 introduces Rocksteady 4.0, powered by a new AI stabilization engine, and the most jaw-dropping feature? Horizon Steady 360. Picture this. You're skydiving. You flip upside down mid-air, the world spins around you, but your footage stays perfectly level. No gimbal. No post-processing, no tricks, just pure DJI software magic. This isn't just stabilization, it's filmmaking freedom. The Smartwatch remote, a game changer. Now here's where DJI is thinking far outside the box. Multiple leaks show the Osmo Action 6 connected to a smartwatch-style remote. This isn't just a remote, it's a live command center on your wrist. Imagine starting, stopping recordings without touching the camera. Monitoring live previews. Seeing data overlays. Heart rate, speed, altitude, GPS route. For athletes, bikers, divers, or even casual vloggers, this is massive. Your camera won't just record your adventure, it will tell the story of your performance. This feature alone could make the Osmo Action 6 more than a camera. It becomes a fitness tracker plus action cam hybrid. Battery and storage. Solving old problems. Battery life has always frustrated action camera users. Nothing kills creativity faster than battery low during an adventure. But DJI seems to have fixed this. Insiders report the Action 6 may have 25–30% longer recording time, even in high-resolution modes. That could mean hours of continuous shooting without worrying. And storage? Rumors suggest 64GB built-in memory, alongside microSD support. Forget your card at home? No problem, you still won't miss the shot. This is such a small feature on paper, but for creators, it's a lifesaver. Design and rugged build, of course, this camera has to survive extreme conditions. DJI reportedly kept it waterproof straight out of the box, no housing required, and while the Action 6 might be slightly bigger than the Action 5, that's the trade-off for the 1-inch sensor, bigger battery, and advanced cooling. A few extra grams for pro-level quality? That's a trade everyone will happily make. Release date and pricing. So, when can we expect this beast? Leaks suggest a launch between late August and October 2025. DJI loves fall releases. It lines up with the holiday season and creator events. Pricing? Base model, $329, $390 or premium. Bundle with smartwatch and mounts, $499 plus. That puts it right in GoPro territory, but with features GoPro doesn't have. The GoPro factor. Is this the end? We can't ignore GoPro. The Hero 13 Black is powerful, polished, and arguably the most refined GoPro ever. But here's the issue. It still has a smaller sensor. It still depends heavily on post-processing. It doesn't integrate with wearables. And it doesn't offer 8K or AI stabilization at this level. If DJI delivers everything rumored, this isn't just competition, it's a different league. GoPro might still sell cameras, but DJI will set the new standard. The bigger picture. DJI's vision. This is what excites me most. The Osmo Action 6 isn't just about throwing in bigger numbers. It's about shifting how we tell stories. We're entering an era where cameras don't just film your adventure, they understand it. Footage doesn't just look cinematic, it feels cinematic. Wearables and AI merge with imaging to create the ultimate storytelling tool. That's what DJI seems to be building. A future where creators don't fight with tech. They just live their adventure, and the camera takes care of the rest. The action camera world is about to witness a massive shift. DJI, famous for its drones and gimbal technology, is preparing to launch the Osmo Action 6, and leaks suggest it could finally challenge or even end GoPro's long-standing dominance. At the heart of this upcoming powerhouse is a 1-inch image sensor, a feature no action camera of this size has ever offered. This means sharper details, better low-light performance, richer colors, and footage that looks truly cinematic. Add to that 8K video recording 4K at 120 FPS and 1080p at 240 FPS, and you've got a pocket-sized camera capable of professional-grade filmmaking. But DJI isn't stopping at image quality. The rock-steady 4.0 stabilization with AI and horizon-steady 360-degree leveling could completely change how creators shoot in extreme environments. Even flips, dives, or high-speed chases would remain silky smooth and level without the need for a gimbal. Another game-changing rumor is the smartwatch-style remote. Imagine controlling your camera, checking footage, and tracking your performance data, like heart rate or speed, directly from your wrist. This turns the Action 6 into not just a camera, but a complete adventure companion. With better battery life, built-in 64GB storage, waterproofing out of the box, and a rugged design, DJI is clearly aiming for dominance. Expected to launch between August and October 2025 at a price of $329,499, the Osmo Action 6 could be the most important action camera release in years. Final thoughts. So here's the question. Are you ready? Because if even half of these leaks are true, the DJI Osmo Action 6 won't just be the best action camera of 2025. It will be the product that redefines content creation for the next generation. The countdown has already begun. Prototypes are in labs, testing is happening, and soon, very soon, the world will see it.